Welcome to Jenny Talks. Recently, the whole world was shocked by the engagement party of the youngest son of Asia's richest man, Indian entrepreneur Mukesh Ambani. The pre-wedding party has been held for 3 more days. We really don't know what the official wedding of this young couple will surprise the world in July. On the Forbes Rich list, Mukesh ranks 9th in the world with a net worth of $117 billion and is the only Asian in the top 10. Mukesh has 3 children. The eldest is a pair of twins, and the one who is about to get married is a younger son named Anant. Mukesh Ambani is very willing to spend money on his children's wedding. When his daughter got married a few years ago, he spent $20 million to invite Beyoncé to perform, and former U.S. President Clinton's wife Hillary to dance on stage. The entire wedding cost $100 million. When his eldest son got married, he even invited former British Prime Minister Tony Blair and his wife, United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, and his wife to stand on the stage in person. The wedding cost $200 million. This time it was the younger son's turn, and he was even more inhumane. The official wedding will hold in July this year, and now the warm-up begins in March. And there are main venues and sub-venues. The branch venue was in the hometown in the countryside, and 50,000 people in the town were invited to a banquet. The banquet was held for 3 days, and the bride and groom personally served food to the villagers. Wealth that does not return to its hometown is like walking in brocade at night, and it is the same all over the world. The main engagement venue was held in a luxurious manor owned by the Ambani family. More than 100 chefs from around the world were invited to prepare more than 2,500 dishes. The Ambani family has taken care of all the guests. Flights, clothing, makeup, hair, accommodation, and food. VIP guests also have a 3-day event itinerary, and different events have different dress requirements. For example, the cocktail party is completely like a Met Gala. The worldly former richest man Bill Gates and his girlfriend Paula attended the event dressed up. Facebook boss Zuckerberg and his wife also wore dragonflies and flowers that matched. Well, it's very rare because Zuckerberg usually just wear gray t-shirt all the time. This time he dressed up means gave a huge face to Mukesh Ambani. And Trump's eldest daughter Ivanka and her husband also came. Pop Queen Rihanna came in person and sang for an hour and a half. It is said that the invitation fee was $9 million. Rihanna has not sang live for a year, but the richest man really gave too much, and there was no reason to refuse. There was a row of billionaires sitting at the bottom and heard Rihanna singing, "All I See Is Your Money." In addition to the cocktail party, there was also a wild walk to explore the Ambani family's wild rescue center, with guests dressed in jungle chic. There were also traditional Indian celebrations, with Bill Gates, Zuckerberg, and Ivanka all wearing Indian-style clothing. There were a lot of Bollywood stars, and they were all so beautiful, but the bride was not inferior to them at all. She was wearing a rose-colored Versace dress, and her mother-in-law Nita's purple satin dress was also quite graceful and luxurious. Both mother-in-law and daughter-in-law are stunning, gorgeous, more beautiful than a Bollywood star. On the last day of the engagement ceremony, the bride wore traditional Indian wedding dress with diamonds shining all over her body. They were all real diamonds, not rhinestones, but the 2 huge emerald plaques necklace on Mukesh Ambani's Nita's chest are more eye-catching, worth $300 million. What kind of girl can marry into such a family? Beauty alone is not enough. The bride's name is Radhika Merchant, and her father is the CEO of Encore Healthcare, the Indian pharmaceutical giant. Radhika is 29 years old. She was very good-looking since she was a child. She received a master's degree from New York University in the United States. After graduation, she returned to Mumbai and entered the family business. Radhika and Anant, the youngest son of the richest man, are childhood friends and childhood sweethearts. The richest man's family likes matching rich families who know their roots. Mukesh Ambani's eldest daughter was also married, a second-generation rich man who studied in the United States together and has a family asset of $4 billion. The eldest son, he married the daughter of the owner of Rosy Blue, one of the diamond jewelry manufacturers. In this world, rich people only play with rich people.